Check out map screen. Alright. Oh, there we go. That's how you check the map screen. It's actually pretty handy, especially if you're trying to find your store or whatnot. Especially if you have a lot of stuff on you. Telling you to go over there, but you know, in typical good old-fashioned adventure games, you go the opposite way. Same thing I remember in Final Fantasy VII, where you're trying to find. Make sure you reload it and just shoot once. Oh. Another good strategy, especially on impossible mode, but it's not really recommended. Shoot them, and the moment they get down, stomp on them right away. But it's not really recommended because they can actually one hit kill you with, you know, knifing your knees off.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Alright, that's another confirmation to cut off their limbs. There's nothing over there in that room since it's a red door. Sometimes it will pop up red, but always double check to see it if it's actually red or not. Oh god. Alright. You know, just double check it to see. Because sometimes you have the item, it will still show up red, so it's always good.
Go for the limbs. Dismember them.
Yes.
That should do the job.
I noticed.
By dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
It's always good to shoot at the limbs. Don't shoot at the body. You might want to shoot the body once just to stun them, so you can have a better experience. I mean, sorry, so you can have a enough time to actually shoot them in the limbs. This is actually true with some of the later. What the fuck? All right, this is gonna be true later on with some of the other enemies. And we have our first extra weapon. Or extra accessories. Stasis module. Basically it slows down.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
So we hold left trigger to aim, and then we push X on the Xbox 360 controller. Just do that so you can have some, you know, stuff on there. Doesn't really matter. There's, oh yeah, run or just walk if you want to. It's recommended just to walk, especially if it's the first time playing this game, you know. Oh god. No, that was kind of creepy. Always check different corners, because even though the game tells you to go over here, always check different corners. You know, like right over here there's a bathroom. See, there you go, you got more plasma. It's bullets, I guess you call them. What's it called? Plasma energy. And more medic stuff. You can actually get hurt in the beginning of the game, you know, the part where they tell you to run. If you diddle-daddle, sorry, if you actually diddle-daddle around. Or like I was doing, not actually cut in the corners, because if you keep going down the same path when you're running like this, and you make a turn, they will actually hit you from the top. So it's always best to cut the corners like that. Alright, so let's start going over here. We're gonna skip the safe spot.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
And our first power node. Another form of currency for the game. You know, this is mainly to enhance your weapons. It's actually a pretty simple puzzle. When me and my friend played it, took us a good while to actually figure it out what to do. If they just sometimes suddenly fall down like that, especially if you only took out their legs and you have the basic weapon, shoot them again. You heard the gurgling noise? Yeah, he was still alive. Check their bodies. Grab as much stuff as you can. See, I hit him in the body once, just so I could stagger him. And grab our prize. See, this is one of those things where we're already full. This is the beginning of the game, so let me just use one. See, I haven't got hit yet. So, oh well, we're gonna leave that there for now.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
I'm gonna be doing these videos like at least, you know, chapter-wise, or at least when I get up to the YouTube limits. Oh yeah, to solve this puzzle, turn it on, get your stasis ready, put it in there so it could be stuck. And just push it for both of them to activate. Because if you only do one of them, it won't retract the whole damaged one.
Please stand by.
Alright, so,
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system.
no shit.
When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Oh, really? There you go. The enemies don't tend to just fall down like that. Only when you knock out their legs. So
Replacement complete.
they don't go into the whole possum mode if you shoot off their hands. So that's another thing to look out for. Alright, so I was talking about something. Oh yeah. So YouTube thing. Since I opened up the new channel, Branching Network, you can find it at http youtube.com/user/branching network. What the fuck? Alright, not good. What was I talking about? Oh, right. I only have a limit of 14 minutes or so. So I might just do one chapter a week or something. First time I played this part, I killed myself because I was a moron. I just ran through. Just wait for it until it gets out. Get a good distance away from it, because if you get near it, its tail will whip around and hit you. So have a good distance away from it when you're trying to battle it. Alright, so we're just gonna go back and just get a little bit more of the thing. So yes, YouTube only has a limit of about, when you first start an account, about 15 minutes. Later on, I think about 3 months or so, and if you're in good standings, they'll take off the time limit or so. So I'm just gonna do this in parts. I might just do one chapter a week,
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system.
because I don't want to start a new part of it and then,
unlocked.
you know,
The data
having
storage should be
to
somewhere inside.
save it or do something weird with it. I don't know. We'll see. So actually, this might be a progress. Where am I going? Okay. So it might be one of those progress things where. Sorry, this is one of those progress game things. Even though I play it way too many times, this thing is still going to be a progress of sorts. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so let's see.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Yes, there is. Alright, you see that now? Not good. I'm missing horribly. Look around. Give yourself a couple seconds when you're doing that. Freaking paranoid Isaac. If you hear any enemy around, move. You know. Say like this. You don't know where it's coming from, so just move around. See? Well, thank you. That was a nice present of you. Another good trick to do is, let's say the map's over there, right? If you're looking around here, you want to do a quick 180 spin, just do it again. There you go. That's one neat trick I found out. So it's always good to be out in the open. Something is good to be in a corridor type of thing, especially if there's a bunch of enemies around there. But the problem is that if you're just doing the plasma cutter, if you shoot one enemy, they don't kind of stagger behind them. They actually go through the enemy. So it might not be good if you're trying to focus on one enemy and the other one comes through and you haven't done any damage to that one. Especially in the more difficult difficulties. More in the harder difficulties. See, I need a storage key. Doing that would be kind of hard. I mean, it would be kind of a lot of damage towards you. Don't ask me why I'm doing that. And so it's always good to do that. So we just look around over here. See, it tells you to go over here, so we're gonna go over here now. Alright, so we have 2 of those spaces around here. So even though I hit the body, it's staggered again. Like, go ahead, take the body shot. It won't do that much damage to them. What the? Why is there? I don't know. It won't do that much damage to them. But you know, still take it. We just came from over there. So just do it. Doesn't matter if you do a lot of damage or not. Just do it to stagger them. There's gonna be some enemies later on, not to spoil it, where don't shoot them in the body. You know, but they're slow enough for them to actually aim properly towards their bodies. Alright, I'm full now. We'll just do this to remind ourselves that there's some stuff over here. And shoot it. Usually bodies like this, compared to that bright pink body over there, you can kind of tell it's an enemy. A little bit harder later on, but as of like that, then yeah, you can tell. See, that one just doubled over. So we're just gonna do a complimentary shot to the body. Oops, shot to the body. I almost kind of missed it. I'm not gonna read the text. If you want me to read the text some other time, I could probably do it. If you want somebody with a much clearer voice to do it for me, just tell me in the bottom. I mean, in the comments or whatnot. So I'm not really gonna be doing the commentary. I mean, I'm not gonna be reading the text. If you want me to, I'll do it some other time. I mean, I'll do it for the remainder of the videos. Alright, so since we found one of the objectives, which is actually the storage key, it's time to head out. See, as you can tell, one of his hands was already missing, so it doesn't really matter if you shoot it again. It's not going to come up.